Today we are embarking on a journey. We are going to harvest, cook, and eat an entire sunflower head. I did not know this was a thing. I recently discovered this in a Facebook post that somebody made in a local garden group, and I was so intrigued I screenshotted it, which I will post for you right here. And I decided I needed to try this. I did a little research, I Googled it, I watched a few YouTube videos. This has been done before. We're gonna give it a shot. We are venturing into my vegetable jungle. I have this one right here and the one at the back that is lost most of the petals. You want to select sunflowers that are starting to develop their seeds, but the seeds are still fairly immature. That's what you're going for, and I believe these two suspects are the prime candidates. So I've got a nice sharp knife and we're gonna cut these off and do a little cleaning. Here we have the two sunflowers that I just harvested. They are definitely at the right stages. Let me give you a little example what we're looking for. We want to be able to remove these here, which I've learned is actually a secondary part of the petals. The outside are petals and the inside is another form of flower petal. I did not know that. We're going to remove some of these inner flower petals and expose the seeds that are just starting to develop. These are by no way mature. And that tells us that this is a sunflower head that is ready to be cooked and eaten, the entire thing. So we're going to go ahead and clean off all of this. And I'm going to do the same with this one here. This is a darker sunflower. And what I noticed, at least on YouTube, is I've never seen anyone do this with a darker color sunflower. So we are going to do the exact same thing. I will show you that there are indeed seeds forming under this one. I think they are slightly less mature than the ones here. What I'm noticing when I'm taking apart the inner petals on this dark colored sunflower is that you have to dig way deeper to get to the immature seeds, which is quite fascinating to me. So I'm going to go ahead and clean these two sunflowers and I will meet you afterwards. Here we have our two sunflower heads and they are ready for the kitchen. So we are going to venture in. I did notice that this one is much more circular and rounded in form than this one. So that is quite interesting. This is the dark colored sunflower. This is the lighter one. And I do think these are more immature, so it'll be interesting to try two different sunflowers at different stages of maturity, only slightly different, but I'm really curious if there will be a difference in taste or texture. I've just placed my sunflower heads on a standard cookie sheet. This one, I purposely left a little bit of the original flower petals in the center. I'm just curious if those have a unique taste or texture. So I decided to leave just a little bit to try them out. And this one is pretty clean. It's nice and smooth. So we are going to make a garlic, olive oil, butter concoction. And we are going to spread that all over the sunflowers. We are going to chop up this garlic and get it in the bowl and make a garlic butter sauce with a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of butter. We've got our garlic all chopped up. I'm gonna go ahead and add some butter. I'm gonna go ahead and add olive oil, just a tad, because I already added it and my camera shut off. So olive oil is always a good thing. Give it a good stir. Just because I absolutely adore garlic, even though we've got quite a few cloves in here, I'm going to top it up with more garlic powder because why not? If you're a garlic addict, let's make this nice and garlicky. I'm going to go ahead and add just a little bit of black pepper because I do like things a little bit peppery, not too much. Give it a good stir. I've got a very small onion that I'm going to use to prop up my sunflower so that it can brown properly, like so. And now we're gonna go ahead and add our sauce to the sunflowers. Just gonna spread it all out. We've got our sunflowers all coated in their garlic, olive oil, butter mixture, and we're gonna pop them in the oven. We're gonna do 375 for about 15 to 20 minutes. Check on the level of brownness, and then probably do a very short broil on high. We'll see you after these come out of the oven. 15 minutes, and we are going to swap from bake to broil. Broil on high. We are going to start, and I'm going to put my stopwatch on for about 3 minutes, but I'm going to keep my eye on the oven. In a full 3 minutes of broiling, and this is what we're looking like. Here are my 2 plated up sunflowers, and we're gonna give these guys a taste test. Give this a try. Oh my goodness. This is really good. I 100% understand why that Facebook post was advertising that their sunflower head tasted like a steak. I mean, realistically, it's no steak, but holy crap, this is so delicious. I actually didn't have a super high expectation. I'm not a big steak eater, but this is like a 10 out of 10. I mean, technically it's a vegetable, and it is so delicious. I think adding all of that garlic was really what took it to another level. You got the garlic cloves plus a very thick layer of garlic powder went into this. So good. Better than garlic bread. I don't know if I'd say better than steak, but different than steak. But it's up there. If you were a vegan, this could be your vegan steak for sure. And I also think the black pepper was the icing on the sunflower. It made all the difference. It's got a nice little pop of flavor that I think the pepper is bringing to this sunflower. So good. I'm going to cleanse my palette now, and we're going to try the dark colored sunflower. I just want to try. I'm really curious if the dark colored sunflower is any different in taste than the traditional yellow sunflower. So let's do a little test. Oh my god, I thought that one was good. This one is even better. This is crazy. I think, one moment. I don't know if it's because this one has a thicker center. Is it stamen? I'm not sure. The center is much thicker on this one than on this one here. Or is it because this darker colored one was more immature than my yellow sunflower? But this is even better than the yellow one, and I thought the yellow one was absolutely amazing. I cannot tell you how good these are, and I'm hooked. I'm now going to be growing sunflowers in even bigger quantities because this is so delicious, and you get so much food. Like this, I don't think I can eat. I literally don't know if I can eat that in one sitting. I don't have the biggest appetite, but holy smokes. That's like 3 corn on the cobs in one. And I mean, plus this one, I cannot eat that all at once, but great bang for your buck. taste is like, if you're gonna have a yumminess scale, and 0 is like terrible, you could never eat this again, and typically a 10 would be like best food you've ever tasted, this would get like a, I'm gonna say it's like 100 out of 10, which is kind of an exaggeration, but not, because this is amazing. I don't know why more chefs are not utilizing these, because this should be on summer menus in restaurants. Holy crap. Blown out of the water by the taste. If you grow sunflowers, give this a try. If they're still immature, harvest those heads. You can either roast them in the oven or grill them on a barbecue. You will not be disappointed. 100% go give it a try. To go ahead and eat some more of my sunflower delicacy. Thank you so much for watching my little sunflower cooking experiment. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like. And if you'd love to see more similar videos in the future, hit the subscribe button. We will see you very soon back in the garden. Bye for now.